Good morning from the North Sea. So we're on our first sea day, slowly making our way toward Norway. It's a beautiful day out with fairly calm seas. Currently about 10:20, and it's only one of 2 sea days here on this cruise on the Carnival Pride. We're on a 9-day cruise, and 6 of those days are going to be in port. So today is the day to rest because it's going to be a port-intensive cruise, a lot of beautiful sights to see as we start our adventures in Norway tomorrow. So I'm going to take full advantage today of just relaxing, just enjoying the ship, just exploring more of the beautiful Carnival Pride. I explored a lot yesterday. I think I saw everything, but I didn't really just get to enjoy all the spaces because, just a lot going on embarkation day. So that's my hope today, is get to really explore and enjoy more of this ship because, like I said, we're only really 2 days to do that because the rest of the time we're going to be exploring Norway. So let's get into the plan for today. I'm right now going to go down to Cedar Brunch. It's one of my favorite things on a Carnival cruise is a Cedar Brunch. I am going to use the app. They do encourage everyone now to use the Carnival Hub app to check in for things like that. So I'm going to check in before I head out of the room, and then maybe by the time I get down there, my table will be ready. And then I'm just going to explore more of the ship, probably hang out on the balcony. I brought some books I want to read, and just have a very relaxing sea day. But hey, I'm bringing all of you along with me here as we explore the Carnival Pride, as we enjoy the sea day together. So hope you enjoy this vlog, and come on, let's get this sea day adventure started. I didn't want to start today in the stairwell here on deck 7. This is just outside of my stateroom. My stateroom is actually right here, 7299. So my room is right beside the elevators, and I was actually worried about that. Worried if I might get a lot of noise or sound from the elevators or folks out here in the lobby. But thankfully that's not been my experience. It's been very quiet. You don't even know that you're literally right here, right beside the elevator. Haven't noticed that at all. But this is the stairwell. Just wanted to show you what that looks like. The stairs on the Pride, and I'm sure all the Spirit classes of ships, are a little bit different. I do like that they are a little bit thicker of a stair. So easier, I feel like, to walk up and down these stairs than some of the other cruise ship stairs that you might see that are very thin stairs. So that's cool. But yeah, this is what a stairwell looks like right here beside my room on the 7th deck on the Carnival Pride. We were just up there. If you walk down this little intermediate area, they do have art, usually like some type of a vase inside of the glass here on either side, and then some art here. Very older decor, of course, but still something very homey and nostalgic about it at the same time. So now here at the Normandy restaurant here on deck 2 in the aft of the ship, this is the location of the Cedar Brunch, and I did check in on my app before I left the room. It did tell me about a 10 to 20 minute wait, and it's cool because on there you can select how many people are in your party. If you want a private table, meaning you just want a table for how many ever people are dining with you, you don't want to be sat at a shared table. And then it tells you how many minutes to wait. So for me, it told me 10 to 20 minutes. And then I just now checked the app again, and it had updated to under 10 minutes. So it looks like, that means that my time is coming up, and I should be getting a notification here soon that my table's ready, and I'll be able to enjoy Cedar Brunch. So let's go do that now. Just finished off a delicious breakfast at Cedar Brunch. That skillet cake was so good. I really enjoyed brunch. That's one of my favorite things that Carnival does. They just do it right. That Cedar Brunch has always been my favorite since the first time I went there, probably in like 2013 or something. So I really enjoy that. So here on the Via Veneto, this is the shops here on board the ship. Very newly renovated. Some of the shops, you can actually tell they have new flooring and everything. Like this over here, this is the Hip Fish accessories. They have like new flooring and everything. This is one of the things that was renovated during the recent dry dock of the ship. But this store here is the Fun Shop. So this is where they have just various different Carnival Pride merchandise. You can see they have a model of the ship here for $49.95. They also have shot glasses and mugs. They also have like a Carnival Pride Spirit jersey sweatshirt thing for the low price of $65. They also have some like Carnival ship plushes in here, and they have a Bluetooth Carnival cruise ship speaker. So if you've ever wanted one of those, you can get that in here. I think that's something like 75 bucks I saw. And then lastly, you ever wanted a Welltail headband, well, it can now be yours for the low price of 25 bucks here inside the Fun Shop. So just back to the room after breakfast and my little walk around the ship, and they just made it up, so I wanted to show you how pretty it is. And they also left me a little towel animal. But I also wanted to show you they didn't leave this. If you are Platinum or Diamond and you get one of the VIFP gifts, you do need to collect that yourself at the photo gallery. You have to go there and they scan your card and they'll give it to you. But right now, the gift is this little fanny pack. You see there, it's got VIFP Club on the front. I'm not going to wear this or use this. I will hold on to it. Maybe I'll give it away at some point in a giveaway. So stay tuned for that. I do like to do giveaways occasionally. So maybe I'll save it for a giveaway at some point in the future. And then also this cool little Carnival Pride VIFP Club 2023. And great to see you again. Blah, 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 blah. It's their 50th birthday. So we're sharing this pin, a symbol of Miami, where it all started for Carnival. Keep the pin, but pass along this postcard to a friend. We just had a milestone birthday. So, yeah, maybe I'll give this away at some point and send out the postcard to some folks. But, yeah, this is the VIFP Club gift if you're interested in that. This is my 12th Carnival cruise, and my first Carnival cruise ever was back in 2000 on the Carnival Tropical, 23 years ago now. So I've sailed with Carnival a lot. And there's something just really cool about being on a Carnival ship. Every time I come back to Carnival, it's like coming back home. You know, there's just that familiarity that you know what to expect. You get what you expect. And I really like that. I was thinking this morning, I'm like, this experience, I'm just, you know, the second day. Yesterday I was tired and like jet lagged, so I didn't really get as much of it. But today it's starting to come back to me. I'm like, that's right. Like this Carnival brand of fun, you know, the fun ships. Like, it almost feels like that family childhood vacation you'd go on every year to the beach, right? You remember when you got there, the nostalgia would hit you of all the things that you enjoy doing when you go to the beach. It's sort of that feeling. Carnival has that fun, like summer vacation, like going to the beach again type of vibe. Oh, and I just noticed I got a little gift in the room. They did leave me a bowl of ice. That's cool. I can probably put some in my water later because that's the only kind of drink I have in the room is water. I have actually all those bottle of waters that I ordered from Carnival right over there, so it'd be nice to have some ice water. But really cool. I've never had that. Maybe it's because this room is, it's really weird, y'all. I told you it's sold as a premium balcony in the balcony category, but then they treat it like a suite. So a pretty cool perk. So y'all need to get on there right now and book one of these premium balconies. It's a beautiful room, and you've got perks too.
At the moment we have wind from the west with a curtain of the wind, and the outside temperature is 70 degrees Celsius or 63 degrees Fahrenheit.
This is pretty cool. This is actually a glass elevator here. I'm still on the deck with the water slides, but I guess it's not accessible on the inside via the elevators, but they have installed an elevator here, this glass elevator that'll bring it up. So if you need an elevator assistance, they do have that right here. Bring it right up to the deck that holds the water slides here on the aft of the ship. So that's pretty cool. I was actually outside walking for about an hour, but it started to rain, so came here on deck 4. This is the Taj Mahal Theater, and this is the very, very upper level of Taj Mahal Theater. It actually, they're seating on deck 4, deck 3, and then the stage down there on the floor is deck 2. And it looks like they're getting set up to have Susapalooza. And I'll zoom in a little bit here so you can see that a little bit better. Of course, Carnival features a lot of Dr. Seuss on all their ships. They have Susapalooza. They'll have like a Seuss parade, a Susapalooza parade throughout the ship. They also have a Seuss breakfast one of the days at sea. I think that might be even today. But fun activities, and just shows how thoughtful Carnival is of the entire family and the experiences that they curate on their ship. So I've now left the promenade on deck 3. Come inside at the very forward of the ship. Here we are beside the Taj Mahal entrance here on deck 3, and I've discovered something I didn't see yesterday. This is called the Sunset Garden, and someone actually told me to check this out. So let's see what it is, because I literally haven't seen this yet. Sunset Garden on deck 3 forward. looks like just because this is it. I've seen pictures of this online, but never seen it in person. So that was the Sunset Garden all the way forward here on deck 3, and it's right here beside the entrance to the Taj Mahal. And there's just something so campy about all this. I love it so much. And speaking of Seuss-a-palooza, here comes the parade right down the hall now. Dr. Seuss is on the loose, apparently.
Dr. Seuss!
Well, sunny to then rainy afternoon has now turned into a dreary evening here. It's just almost 5 p.m. as we continue our northward sailing along the North Sea. So it's been a few hours since the last time I talked to you guys. I've just sort of been hanging out, enjoying my room, currently outside, enjoying the balcony. It's very chilly out here. It's also very moist because there's so much mist and like spray off the ocean. So like literally everything on this balcony right now, including the chair I'm in, the table, and then the floor are all wet. So it's not the best day to sit out on the balcony, but here I am enjoying and get my money's worth. But I'm loving this room. I wanted to mention one more thing about the room. I know I've talked about it a lot, but I did want to mention the like stateroom cleaning. Because when I met my stateroom attendant yesterday, he actually told me that he's going to only be coming around one time a day. And he did today. He cleaned it while I was at brunch. So he cleaned it probably around noon. But he said he would probably try to come in the morning before 1 p.m. So just wanted to let you know, if you're selling with Carnival, that they are down to just one stateroom cleaning per day. So do keep that in mind. It's, like I said, almost 5 p.m. Coming up, I think it's 7:30. It is Elegant Evening on board, so at 7:30 there is a show, 88 Keys, and I've heard good things about that. I do want to see that show. And then after that, there is comedy that I want to go to. I want to try to get to as many comedies as I can this evening because I love comedy. And I actually didn't make it last night because by the time I got down there, it was packed, and I was like falling asleep. I was at the Welcome Aboard show, like nodding off because I was like, had not slept but like 3 hours in like a 24-hour period. So, gonna go to the shows tonight. Of course, gonna go to dinner, Elegant Evening. So excited to be in the main dining room. Well, good evening, an elegant evening at that. As I said earlier, just about to head out now. It's just 15 till 7, and I've got to get under the show before 7. Hopefully there will be seats in there. I did want to mention one thing, though. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the Hub app because, of course, as I mentioned this morning, for brunch, you have to make reservations. Well, I have my time dining or anytime dining. That means I can go to dinner anytime I want to. However, you do have to go on the app when you're ready to eat and say, request a table. Just like I did this morning, it was 10 to 20 minute wait. I did just check the Hub app just out of curiosity. Dinner opened at 5:30. Around 5:50, 6 o'clock, I checked it. It was a 2-hour wait for a table. So I'm going to have to keep my eye on that and make sure, because I know I want to eat around 8:30 between the comedy and then the later comedy that I want to go to and have plenty of time for dinner in between. So I'm really going to have to watch it and make my reservation button pushing just at the right time. So that's sort of stressing me a little bit, not going to lie. But I'm going to go enjoy the show. Then I'm going to go to dinner. Then I'm going to go to comedy. And I'll catch up with you later and tell you about it all. So a quick update on the dining situation. I went to the show at 7, 88 Keys. It was great. Loved the show. And then I came to comedy at 8. But while I was in the show, at 7:23, I made my reservation for dinner and said that I needed a table. And then just now, it is just like 8:26. So just over an hour it took. I got notified my table was ready. So now I have to proceed and be there in 10 minutes or they'll give my table away. So it's all the way in the back of the ship and I'm in the very front of the ship. So I got to get there now to dinner. But just wanted to let you know, it was an hour wait for my time dining tonight. You do have to check in on the app. And that's how long it took me. So I'm going to go get some dinner now, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Just after dinner, it's actually 9:45 p.m. and this is what it looks like just off the coast of Norway in the North Sea. You can see the sun is still shining. Well, kind of. It's trying, but the clouds have obstructed it most of the day. But the sun is still well up. I did want to point that out, how sunny it could still be if it were, not cloudy. at almost 10 p.m. in the evening. But such a beautiful evening, such a crazy boisterous ocean. It has rained. You can see the deck here is wet. It was pouring down rain while I was eating dinner. But just did finish with dinner. Gonna go catch another comedy, but just wanted to show you this beautiful, not sunset, but near sunset here from the North Sea in the Carnival Pride. So the current time is 11:30 p.m. here in the North Sea, just off the coast of Norway. I was gonna come up and show you what the ship looks like at dark, but it's not dark. Looking down over the Lido deck though, I did want to show they just finished up a movie. They do have the dive-in movies here, even though they don't have the big screen like mounted up above the pool like a lot of the ships do. It is just down. You can see it scrolling the credits here on the other side of the pool. So they do have that here on board the Pride in the evenings. I think they had 2 or 3 movies tonight, but I'm still astonished at how light it still is out here at 11:30 p.m. We're just back in the room now. Like I said, it's now 11:45, so it's pretty late, and I need to, even though I'm not tired because I'm still on that American East Coast time, I do need to try to go to bed because tomorrow we have our first port stop in Norway, and I'm so excited. Cannot wait to share even more of the adventure with you. So don't go away. There are more vlogs to come from this cruise here on board Carnival Pride and my Norway trip. So make sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button if you're not already. And while you're down there, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It's been a great night here on board the Carnival Pride. Really enjoyed that show. Such a good show, 88 Keys. Dinner was good in the main dining room. And then went to 2 comedy shows, actually 3 comedy shows. It was a really good night, really active night. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, just tomorrow, I'll see you on the next adventure.